Today's January 3rd, and today's quote is entitled, "The Essential Importance of Listening." It is essentially important to learn the art of listening without judgment. We help devotees when we listen to their problems, and as leaders, we help those under us when we listen to their needs and suggestions. Yesterday, we were talking about how to approach superiors when we see a problem, how to do it in a way where they can listen. On December 2nd, when I talked about the mood of Prabhupada and how he didn't like criticism, someone also suggested we need to address the situation on the other side, leaders who have to listen, because sometimes as leaders, or when you become a leader, people will want to complain to you. Maybe not about you, could be about someone else, could be about a situation. And they also want to express to you their needs. This is what I need, this is what I can do, this is what I can't do. So it's essentially important for leaders to be able to listen without judging. Just listen, what do you have to say? So naturally, if you're talking to me, telling me that I'm doing something wrong, and I'm in charge of the temple and there's something wrong in the temple, I can take it personally. But a good leader will listen without taking it personally, just to try to understand what is this devotee seeing, what are the recommendations this devotee is making, are these good ideas? I have to be able to hear without judging those ideas. Sometimes when someone speaks, before they even speak, or they begin to speak, we may already judge them and say, well, what does this devotee know? They don't have experience. They don't have experience, at least like I have, etc. So then we may judge them before they even talk, and then we kind of shut down. Or we may think, well, it's not really your position to speak because you're a younger devotee, or you're a disciple of my godbrother, and this is disrespectful. And this causes a lot of problems for devotees. Many devotees will have left and will leave ISKCON if something's going on that's disturbing them and they can't resolve it, or they see something that they feel is unjust, it lacks integrity, it lacks justice, and they want to address it, and there's no one who's going to listen to them because leaders feel they're not capable of analyzing the situation, or whatever the reason is. So learning the art of listening as a leader is extremely important, because if we don't learn that, number one, we can frustrate devotees. Number two, there may be things that need to be changed that we just don't see. And so things may go wrong because we don't see them, and a lot of devotees may become upset, and we may complain, or you shouldn't be upset. But we need to listen as to why they're upset. The other thing is devotees have needs. And we need to listen and fulfill those needs. If we do that, they'll be happy, they'll be inspired, they'll want to serve. So listening is a form of inspiration, and that's the leader's job. The other reason is, with our peers, they may have problems. And so to listen to their problems oftentimes helps them solve the problems. As they talk about it, they begin to think about it. Or it just relieves them of the burden or the pain of carrying that problem, be able to talk about it, and for someone to listen to it. Now, the difficulty in listening sometimes is, again, we may want to judge that person or judge their problem. Oh, you shouldn't have that problem, or what's wrong with you? Why do you have that problem? We don't want to do that. We just want to listen. Even if we think the person shouldn't have the problem, or they're making a big deal about something, at least we can listen. Okay, yes, I understand. Acknowledge that we've understood. Tell me more. It's very, very important. And it helps devotees a lot to have someone they can listen to. We don't always have to advise them. It's not always what they need. Sometimes they just need someone to talk to, someone who will listen. And if you're an authority, sometimes devotee can be very, very satisfied just knowing that I was able to tell what I needed to tell to an authority, how I felt, or what the situation is what situation is happening here, or a problem another devotee is happening. I just feel good that I was able to tell a leader, and that the leader knows now it's in their hands and they can do something about it. I've done I've done what I can. So that's the importance of listening, both for a leader and as a friend. I believe it's a vital art we need to learn. We talk about devotee care, and this is really the foundation of devotee care, being able to hear without judgment, empathetically, and let that person know that you've heard, you've understood them, and you're not condemning them for what they're saying, what they're feeling, or what they're believing.